part of our vacation from the holiday deal is tying up loose ends, cleaning the shop and getting the yard picked up. We got a new shop coming. We're gonna get put over there. Great big old unit. But one of the things we gotta do is pull this 5.3 LT out and replace it. Number 3 cylinder is dead.
And it absolutely stinks.
It's got no compression. So we got another one to replace it. It's got 90,000 miles on it. So we gotta get all this unplugged and get it out. Never done one of these that's new, but I'm certain we can do it. Just take one bite at a time. All right, we have drained the coolant. We got her in the shop under the chain hoist. We got a lot of bolts to take out. We're gonna start torque converter, bell housing bolts, get this wiring harness undone, get the accessories off, motor mounts, and Lord willing, we'll start pulling. We have got bell housing bolts, well, torque converter. You got all the bell housing or some of them? 2, okay. We gotta get some space. So radiator's coming out. AC condenser is, I think it's charged. I really hate to lose it, but maybe we got room to keep it in there. And then the plan is to chain her up, pull her forward, come up. Jacob hit a dang red bird. That's awful. But we'll keep pulling parts. All right, Taylor had to go to college, so he's gone for the day. Well, part of the day anyway. Still trying to get these manifold bolts out. That's just crammed in there. And this is, we're in the engine bay with it. So we popped the intake off so we can get to the bell housing bolts a little easier. You grab that lad, and then we got to get the cover. And then maybe we can see back in there some more. I don't know, uncharted for us. And it does indeed give us room so we can get to the bell housing bolts. Let's see. Yeah, back there. Supposed to be a new transmission in this rig, and it's really hard to say right now. We'll know it a little bit when we start pulling her out. What a pain though, GM.
Why treat the customer this way? Why? Because that's why.
I mean, that's seems like a lot of excess. All the bell housing bolts are out. Now we got to get the motor mounts out and probably the exhaust manifolds off out of the way. Then I think we'll be good to pull it. We're at day 3, and there's a bell housing bolt back there that is fighting us tooth and toenail. We've had to pull the injectors out, that fuel pump in the back. We had to get our endoscope. Right there, that's the bolt. He's got to get a wrench down there to turn that thing. Here comes that 15 millimeter. Look at there.
There's hardly any room.
Visible!
Dang you, Chevrolet. Oh my, look at this. We got her where the finger pulls her out.
Smell your finger after that. Oh my deliciousness.
Scope's worth having. Highly would recommend one. All right, we're coming out. She's dangling like the tassel on a, never mind. She's coming. All right, we got another ground on the head. Look like maybe we got that one. We gotta get that in the loose. All right, pop that ground off that side of the head. What a chore. I'm telling you what. mean, if a guy knew what he was doing, I guess it'd be easier, but we're used to pulling 350s and 396s and 460s and stuff like that. Even LSs, we pulled a lot of LSs. This ain't a LS. This one hurts my feelings, hey? Alright, she's almost out. We had a starter still attached somehow with a wire. This motor ran good, but cylinder, is it cylinder 4? Second one back, yeah, no compression. Puking oil out everywhere. So I don't know if it was a broke ring or something happened, but if we started putting compression in the crankcase, blowing it everywhere. All right, come on up. Boy, howdy. Look at all the mess. Ridiculous Chevrolet. That's good. Let's get the truck out and get the new one in. Well, that L83 is out. This L83 is going in. This one has 90,000 miles on it. And we put the scope in it. It's really clean. No oil leaks. Looks good. Looks good. All right, she's swinging on the chain. Just gotta get her put in now. Much fun. That one, the piston melted. I'm not on that one over there. I'm not sure as to why, but she gave way. We're going in with a new one. As soon as Tyler starts pulling on that chain, you gotta go in sideways and turn it once it's in. I'm gonna have to ease forward a little bit. We're back in. Tyler's getting the bell housing bolts in. You had to remove the intake just to have room. Still got to get them harnesses back there and plug them up and put some grounds on it. Through the grace of God, she is in. I'm telling you, y'all seen our channel. You've seen us work on some cool stuff. This is a favorite job for a nephew. And I would much rather be working on a 69 Super B or a 53 Ford that's got independent front suspension all the way around. But no, we're stuck with this deal, and I'm not impressed. A bit saddened by it all, to be honest.
Oh God! Oh! Stop! No!
We're almost done. We've misplaced a little clip that goes here on this cooler line. We gotta find that, but we're fixing to see what she sounds like. We gotta change oil in it, hook up the ductwork for the breather, and plastic up here. Well, that's one you ride home about. We are back together. Just got the oil change, got the battery back on. Let's see what happens. See what it sounds like. Watch your oil pressure. $40. I hear a little tick, but maybe whenever it gets circulated, it works itself out. Any check engines? No check engines? Yeah, we got some smoke, but we got the old engine was a greasy pig. Kind of smells like antifreeze though. Can you see where it's coming from? Oh, it's coming around the spark plugs. I see it. Isn't it? You never know. You buy a used engine from somebody. Oh, that's sounding better. Everything jive? All right, let's put the hood on it. My word. Look at this. That's a good gracious. See if she's got any blow by. Oh, that's pretty good. But we're getting some misfires. I don't know if this motor had some bad coils on it. This truck might have some bad O2s. I don't know yet. We're digging through it though. Well, she's running, she's driving, she's driven herself. As a matter of fact, she's driving. You gotta put the seatbelt on, that dinger's gonna scream. We're gonna give a road test and see what we get. Alright, we found the misfire. Tyler says it was me that did it, but apparently we stuck the number 8 plug wire on a manifold bolt instead of a spark plug. I don't know. But at any rate, we fixed it. It's doing perfectly fine now. No check engines, no misfires. HP tuner says everything's HP tuning. Oh, maybe we're good. We gotta run to Philadelphia to get the seats for Steve's BMW from Stranger Things. So we're gonna give this a test ride. There's dogs in the road. See how she does with the new engine. But I think we got it fixed. Thank y'all for watching. If you have an opportunity to buy one of these trucks really cheap with a bad motor, leave it wherever it's at. Don't buy it.